Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Robbie, I'm a drum teacher from Scotland, and today we are reacting to a video that as soon as I saw this, I knew I was going to have to do a video on, because it is one of those reactions to a band that has kind of been formative to my drumming when I was a lot younger. And this is on the Drumeo Channel. It's Gregg Bissonette, don't know how to pronounce it, playing System of a Down for the first time, and they were one of my really great bands for learning when I was younger because they had so many great drum parts. In fact, my favorite album was the Toxicity album by them, which might be a bit basic, but it had so many good tunes on it. So we're going to take a look at this because I love System of a Down, and this is just one of those ones that I think is going to be great. And we might see some different takes on learning a song from this one. So this is, once again, hearing it for the first time. Let's jump over here. And let's say this is a 15-minute long video, so let's just get into it.
That's why you are in System of a Down, and I'm not. Because the at the end, I want to get that. I am ready. What are we doing?
We're going to take the drums out. You have complete freedom to come up with any drum part you want.
That wasn't good, and here's another one. I love writing songs. I'm going to call this Somewhere in the Silence. Uno, dos, tres, big. Let's give this a try.
I'm already loving the energy
here.
here.
Point out that you were one of the very first drummers that we ever did this series with. And I think it was 2020 or 2019, something like that.
19, yeah. And these guys are holding my feet to the fire.
Since then, the series has grown, and every drummer who comes through Drumeo plays along to a song, and they come up with their own parts, and you're here like 5 years later. So it's time we put you through the ringer and see what Gregg Bissonette is made of, because you played with every artist and band under the sun.
I just want to say very quickly how beautiful that drum kit is. I have wanted a pink drum kit for ages. I have a pink drum kit. It is it's like a sakura coral sort of pink, but that is a whole new level of pink, and I want it.
Ringo to David Lee Roth to Satriani, and the list goes on.
I'm a little bit nervous.
All right, here it is, Greg.
Okay, so they're actually doing Toxicity.
I don't know it. Two.
Okay, really interesting here. He is actually charting out little parts here for the different sections. You see he's got a time signature here, 12/8. And he's actually charting out all of the different little parts, and I believe this is counting out all of the different bars of each section. So this is pretty cool. I like seeing this. I think this is quite a different take on the chart that we've seen so far. Some people just do the sections, some people just go for it. So he's actually doing little bits of notation to help him out.
Let's call that a bridge. Spang a leg. Oh, and it ends. It kind of goes. That's a cool song. I've never heard it before.
Drumeo strikes again.
Drumeo strikes again. This is what I have so far.
So on that chart, I'm assuming that's kind of the way you make charts for Ringo. I think you even showed me some Van Halen ones that look similar.
Every single chart, brand that I make, I always go landscape, and I always try to save paper. So instead of calling this 6/8 or 3/8, I call it 12/8, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's just one bar. It saves paper. I've still got a little extra paper, because the at the end, I want to get that, and then I want to get that. So could I please hear it again?
Oh, I talk like that sometimes.
Triple lips, then yes. Wash it. Do you by any chance have a different colored Sharpie? Because I color code these things sometimes, and I think you'll get a kick out of it. Silver, baby, platinum. I found a Dodger blue Sharpie. We're gonna do a big old Coda sign. You know, Led Zeppelin's last album was Coda, because Coda means the end. I could do a double DS to there and a double Coda, but that's confusing because I want to know sight reading wise what I'm doing. Don't know what band this is. It's a great band. I love the guitars, I love the bass, I love the singer, I love the passion. I feel confident that now I not only have a chart, I'm gonna get into this, man.
I think you've got.
Okay, so this has been really cool so far. First off, I love the enthusiasm. It's amazing. I love seeing people who are just genuinely this excited and passionate for music, getting into this sort of stuff. And as well, the way he's just talking, being like, yeah, we do that as drummers. It is funny, and it's funny, and it sounds a bit weird, but if you talk to another drummer in that sort of way, they know exactly what you're talking about, and it's just great. I love seeing it.
Got something there. Also, you said earlier that you hope this song goes platinum. It's 6 times platinum.
Well, I should know this song.
You should.
What have I been living in a cave? Living in a cave? I guess I have. So I'll just kind of show what I'm doing as we go. Make sure my chart's right.
Jeez.
That's 1, 2, that's a 4, 3, and then you're gonna crescendo. You're gonna come right in big with the stack cymbal. Everybody wants to rule. Tears for Fears. Not really. Tears for Silence. Boom. Verse. And you can jam this verse. 5. Come a little bigger. Get up. It starts to get bigger. You're coming up. You're gonna maybe not a big crescendo because it should be the element of surprise. Back to the stack. Bop. Wash. Back to the stack. I'm gonna guess the title. Sacred Silence. No. The judges won't take that. Now back to the verse. We're de-essing right there. De-essing.
Okay, I love this guy.
7. It's called Toxicity. Toxicity.
Yeah.
Is it?
That was a pretty insane first take. I think what's cool is myself and the audience is looking at this from the perspective of we know the drum part.
Okay.
But for you, obviously, you've never heard the drum
Never
part.
heard it, yeah.
So we know something you don't, and it's fascinating to see what you're picking up on. I think you're going to be surprised when you hear the original.
All right. Well, I love surprises. Okay, let's try. How many takes can I do? 3 or 4?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Because I never want to just give someone one take. Never enough. You don't like it, it's out of there.
Take 2 compared to take 1, what were the big things that you changed?
Well, played the intro a little straighter. What I did differently on this take, too, is I left what I call the coda. I left a space for the guitar. Then I came in with the... So anyway, let's try it again. 3rd take.
Okay, so what's funny here is he's actually getting closer to the original.
Nice, man. loving the quarter note triplet thing on the stack.
Okay, I'll keep that in the act. I'll keep it in the act, as they say.
That outro gets better and better.
Oh, thank you, brother. This is fun. Can I do a fourth one?
Final take?
Final take.
Love it.
Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying the video so far, and I'm guessing by this point you're probably falling in love with Gregg's personality, and I can confirm he's one of the funniest drummers we've ever had to Drumeo. So I want to invite you to get to know Gregg better. Inside Drumeo, you can take dozens of lessons from Gregg to help you improve your rudiments, your sight reading, and improve your timing and feel. The link's down in the description, and if you're one of the first 1,000, we'll send you a drum key to your door. All you gotta do is start a week of free drum lessons and check out Gregg's videos. And with that, let's get back to the video.
Thank you, guys. This is so much fun.
I can't wait for you to hear the original.
I hope the drummer's not upset, because when I find out who it is and who the drummer is, I'm gonna go, oh, sorry, because I should have known it, but what a great song, man.
Oh, interesting.
Conversion, software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a tire hub. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. Yo! What do you own the world? How do you own the disorder? No! Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder. More wood for their fires, loud neighbors, flashlight reveries caught in the headlights.
Oh, I'm feeling it. It's great. I love it.
Eating
Woo!
seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. Yo! What do you own the world? How do you own the disorder? No! Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder.
Very nice.
That was
Thank you
killer.
guys so much.
Of course, man.
That was
What a blast.
absolutely killer.
So, what's the name of my band?
All right, so the band is System of a Down.
Oh, man. Domalian.
Yeah.
From Glendale. I live in Thousand Oaks, so that's just the other side of the 134 freeway. John, sorry I didn't know this song, but what a great song. When do I get to hear John's part?
So we're going to load that up. You good for water and Red Bull? And
I think a Red Bull, hey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Aaron, God bless you. Here's to our health. Nostrovia. Here we go.
I feel like he doesn't need the Red Bull, honestly.
And it's 12-8. We think alike. Dotted quarter is 82. And uno, dos, tres, big. That's, as they say, badass. I should have done that. Not double bass all the time there. Okay. I did double pedal. I should have done that. That's way cooler. Sorry, John. Interlude. Oh, very impressive name. Interlude. He plays full groove there. I was just going way down. I want a fifth take. I want to do it like this. That's better. Bridge. Okay, that's a bridge. I thought it was a guitar solo. Guitar solo. Way better than what I did. Catch those. I love it. John Domalian, that's a way cooler part than what I did. That's why you are in System of a Down, and I'm not.
I just find it's so cool, like, for all of us who watched you come up with your own part, we all know the kick snare, kind of drum hook in the song, but to hear how there's not even any double bass in this, but your ear immediately went to putting that on the kicks.
I thought you guys were going to scare the crap out of me and give me Thomas Hawker Meshuggah, and I'm going to be going. So I thought I better play some double bass. That is so cool. Thank you, guys. Hey, everybody, it's Gregg Bissonette. That was me with my chart, not getting to hear the drums and not knowing this song, or even, I probably heard it before, but I didn't know it. But I made my own chart and played it the way I thought it would be cool to play it. But then you hear John Domalian playing the right part with System of a Down. So, but I sure had a fun time doing 4 takes of just having a blast playing on a song I didn't know. Thank you so much for having me here, Drumeo. See you guys soon. And then you can do a crazy one.
Okay, I love this guy. I've fallen in love with him. He's brilliant. There is so much to unpack here, and I would just like to say I am so familiar with this song and the drum parts in Toxicity that it's been really cool to see someone do something different with it. It's so cool. Like, how? So let's look at this final take again, because we want to break it down and see what's going on under the under the performance. So we're going to take it right back to the beginning. And immediately this bit here, this is kind of an off, it throws you off a little bit because he's actually accenting sort of an offbeat here instead of highlighting the beat, which is what a lot of people might do. They might do ba 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 ba, but he's doing. It's interesting. I like it. Also, I would like you, any sort of beginner or new drummers, pay attention to this hand here and the technique that he's using, because he's moving between this section of the cymbal here, which is what we call the bow of the cymbal, and the sort of hump in the middle, which is the bell of the cymbal, and it should be a slight small flick to get between there, and you would use, if I can get a decent, oh my god, I keep just, so, you can see the sort of shape of the stick here. So for hitting the bow, use the sort of the tip of the stick here, and when you go to hit the bell, it should be this, I've got a stick here actually. So when you go to hit the bow of the cymbal, you use the tip of the stick. When you hit the bell, use this curved bit here, where the stick curves up here to get the bell, and that'll give you the best technique into getting that. So we call that using like the tip of your stick and the shoulder of your stick. And look at that, it's just a small flick. And as he says here, it's in 12/8, so he's keeping triplets on his right hand. 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. And for me, that's how I count 12/8. I don't count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because that's a lot to count. I count it as 4 triplets, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. I find it easier to count it that way. You might not. That's my tip for 12/8. And what's interesting here is he's heard the song and he's taken it to almost like a halftime feel, which I think is really, really cool. And then that double kick, and that's just singles on the double kick. And I always say to people, if you want to learn how to play good double bass drum technique, teach your feet everything that your hands can do. So whether that's your single stroke drum rolls, whether that's your doubles, whether that's your paradiddles, it's just good to bring that technique to your feet, because you want to be able to have the same dexterity across 2 that you've got on your hands across these 2. And this is a really nice little buzz roll here. Did not expect to see a buzz roll in a System of a Down song. But it's so gentle as well. It's like literally just, it's not even really putting any effort into it. It's just letting the rebound of the drum skin do most of the work for this kind of roll, and just controlling that and then putting a little bit extra effort in just to bring out the little accent that he's doing. And it's doubles. Once again, it's still. And that transition into that groove is just so good. Moving from that. Oh! So simple, but so effective. And using the stack to great effect there. And you can see that he's feeling the groove as well. He's an entertaining drummer to watch. Triplets on the feet there for that section. And that is just so cool. Just bringing it down just to the right cymbal for this. Oh! And I would also just like to highlight how beautiful this groove is, in particular. Because when he kicks into this section, he's like he brings it up a level from where he was in the first verse. Especially just really laying into that snare drum on the sort of I would say the 2 and 4, but it's actually, you know, the 4 and 9. 4 and 10. So, and listen to these ghost notes as well. They're so nicely captured and rehearsed. It's like they're there, and you can actually hear these ghost notes a bit better than a few of the other drummers that we've watched. But this groove would just feel so empty without them, and it's why it's so important to rehearse simple little, you know, these little parts of a drum beat that really fill it out and make it sound just chef's kiss.
Flashlight reveries caught in the headlights of a truck.
And for anyone who's like, oh my god, how did you do that? That's just a double stroke roll on the hi-hat. That's it. That's all that is. It's nothing particularly difficult. It just takes a little bit of practice to get to that.
Toxicity of our city,
nice build up. And that just throws me off so much because it's every single time I expect to hear the kick in the teeth that is that section, but he's half timing it, which I find so intriguing. And I love that fill. That is such a nice little fill. Because I think what he's doing there is right, left, kick, right, left. Right, left, kick, right, left. Yeah. So it's 5s. Well, it's not 5s. It's a grouping of 5 notes, but it's played across the rhythm a little bit strange. So there is like little rests in there. Now, throwing in those hurt-us, very much in the same sort of vein as Queens of the Stone Age. No one knows, if you've listened to that track, you will recognise that drum fill. And then that was so nice at the end there, because what he's doing, this is why I told you earlier, if you want to play really, really good double kick, teach your feet everything your hands can do. Because what he's doing here is he's playing one hurter on his hands, and then another hurter on his feet, hurt on his hands, hurt on his feet. And that's really, really... That is really, really cool to see that done, and it is really, really cleanly executed as well. It's almost like, what was it? It's like, there's a rhythm that you call like a call and response, and what that is something will do something, and then something will do something else, something will do something, something will do something else. So being able to do a hurt on your hands and then a hurt on your feet as cleanly as that, it's like, it's almost a call and response between the two, and it was just so cleanly executed as well.
Very nice.
And then the clean singles around the kit is just so nice. So that is that's my breakdown of this performance. I think it's been absolutely amazing. And once again, let's just go see here. The energy that this guy is bringing to the Drumeo set in general is just something that I think we should all sort of take a little bit of. That enthusiasm, that happiness to be there, that really just willingness to go and play and have fun. That is absolutely fantastic to see. I love to try and bring that into my lessons because, frankly, I love playing the drums. I wouldn't do it as a job if I didn't. And yeah, being able to bring that energy, that happiness, that joy of what you do out into the greater world is brilliant. And this guy gets it, and he loves what he does, and it shows. I've harked on about that for way too long, but it's just one of those things that I love to see it. The drum playthrough, absolutely brilliant. I don't think if I had never heard that song before and had to come up with a drum part to it, nah, there's no way I would have nailed anything as good as that. But it's just absolutely, as I say, the technique was amazing. There was a lot of rudimental stuff in there, which just goes to show you that practicing your rudiments and things can pay off in the long run. Learn to use them around the kit, experiment with them around the kit, because it pays off in the end. And yeah, that's pretty much where I think I've ran out of things to say about this. So I'll leave you guys with that just now. If you've made it this far, go get yourself a cookie. You've earned it. And if you've not already, feel free to drop a subscription down below. You can always come back for more of my breakdowns of things. I love doing this. It's been really, really good fun. Also, we hit 600 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, bye-bye.